Talks between Iran and the United States appear to be back on track after days of uncertainty following public confirmation from both sides that negotiations are scheduled to take place in Oman. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi announced that nuclear talks with the United States are set for Friday morning in Muscat, thanking Oman for facilitating the arrangements. A U.S. official also confirmed that negotiations are proceeding as planned. The confirmation followed widespread speculation that the talks had collapsed. Earlier, Axios reported that discussions were falling apart after the U.S. rejected Iran's request to change the location and format of the negotiations. A senior U.S. official was quoted as saying Washington had told Tehran it was this or nothing. Axios later reported that the talks were revived after several Middle Eastern leaders urgently lobbied the Trump administration not to cancel the meeting. According to the report, at least 9 countries contacted the White House at senior levels to press for continued dialogue. Insider accounts suggested that regional actors, including Pakistan, Saudi Arabia and Turkey, had initially been expected to take part when talks were planned for Turkey, but were excluded after the venue shifted to Oman. These countries have strong stakes in preventing conflict and continue to advocate for dialogue, helping preserve a channel for de-escalation. Iranian officials, however, said regional players were unlikely to participate at this stage, though Qatar's prime minister may be involved alongside Omani interlocutors. Uncertainty intensified after U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said any engagement should include Iran's missile program, regional activities, and domestic governance. Iranian officials rejected this broader agenda, insisting the talks would focus solely on Iran's nuclear program, with missiles off the table. The diplomatic efforts come amid heightened tensions following U.S. and Israeli strikes on Iran last summer, Trump's threats of military action, and increased U.S. naval deployments in the Gulf. Oil prices have risen as tensions persist. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump said Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei should be very worried as negotiations continue and U.S. military pressure builds.
Should the Supreme Leader in Iran be worried right now?
I would say he should be very worried, yeah, he should be. As you know, they're negotiating with us.
I know they are, but the protesters have said, you know, where are the Americans? You promised them we would have their back. Do we still have their back?
Well, we've had their back, and look, that country's a mess right now because of us. We went in, we wiped out their nuclear.
So
if I didn't take out, you know, we have peace in the Middle East.
Yeah.
If I didn't take out their nuclear, think of it, if we didn't take out that nuclear, we wouldn't have peace in the Middle East because the Arab countries could have never done that. They were very, very afraid of Iran. They're not afraid of Iran anymore. We wiped out those beautiful B-2 bombers, one's right over there, those beautiful little model. Those beautiful B-2 bombers went in and they hit their target, every single bomb, and obliterated it. And because of that, they were going to have a nuclear weapon within 1 month. Within 1 month, they were going to have a nuclear weapon. That was a big threat. That they're not going to have it anymore.